Hey everybody, we're back with another trailer reaction video, and we'll be reacting to James Gunn's last Guardians of the Galaxy film, Volume 3. Last one he'll be doing for the MCU, because he's now off helping running DC Studios right now. You know that recently has gone through some issues in of itself with canceling Wonder Woman 3, supposedly trying to reboot Jason Momoa into instead of Aquaman, which we all were loving, but trying to, it's just speculation, but trying to like reboot him to Lobo, which you can just find other actors who could portray Lobo. We already have him as Aquaman. We love him as Aquaman. Keep him as Aquaman. In my personal opinion, I'm sorry. I wanted to make a video talking about this, but now it's a good time as any. And it's like, it's like, keep the stuff that worked. And like, there's plenty of people you can actually fill in the role for Lobo. And it's unprecedented to just take an existing character just because you're rebooting it, which is clearly going to be doing it after the Flash movie. But the Flash movie is coming out before the Aquaman sequel comes out. And you'll already still have him as Aquaman. So it's like all that is kind of like pointless. And it's like, every time a new guard comes in, they always want to change everything and just change the stuff that don't work and keep the stuff that is. It boggles the mind. But who knows? Next thing you know, next couple weeks they'll be changing something else. Because like, instead of the girl who was supposed to play as Batgirl that got canceled, she's now playing Superwoman. And who knows? But anyway, Guardians 3. And Dave Bautista's mentioned last year that he, probably because since James Gunn's leaving, and typically when an actor loves a particular director doing a particular movie they're both involved in so heavily, in like, when it comes to like sequels of that stuff, they typically want to stick with the director that they like. And I think it's a combination of both. It's like, not only James Gunn is leaving, and he liked him as the director of the Guardians films, but also I guess he's kind of just tired of, being in these films, and he kind of want to just move on from this point. It's hard to say whether or not he'll be just back for like future Avengers stuff for him to show up in, but he might get killed off, and that's why I'm speculating. He might get killed off in this. Typically, that's how it goes when, an actor doesn't want to be involved in a particular franchise no more. They typically kill him off, so that way there's no reason for him to come back. But anyway, let's check out Guardians 3. And by the way, I did do it. Check out my video of my MCU ranking. I did a part 2 from my part 1 I did last year. I did part 2 with the completion of Phase 4 and all the other stuff that I forgot to put in the first time I did my ranking. Check out that video, because I put in the Guardians, including the holiday special. They're good, but they're very mid for me. A lot of people had like, oh, the Guardians is like top tier, and like I don't consider it top tier. I think we kind of got blindsided about the awesome soundtrack. Not to say James Gunn isn't an awesome director and the writing wasn't good, but it's just that for me personally, they're good movies, but not great movies. And it's like I rarely really go back to the Guardians films like that. All right, here we go.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Wearing the classics,
Hello, we come
Guardians
in peace.
of the Galaxy suits.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No! Ow!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running whole lives.
Pete, I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
I got Adam Warlock. I'm finding it shocking that he never showed up in Phase 3.
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I want to check it out. It's obviously the last ride. Not just saying like, you know, these people won't, at least some of them won't show up in the future Avengers movies. There just won't be any more Guardians centered films. Nice to see the classic Guardians of the Galaxy outfits. Not only we're probably gonna be focusing a little bit more on Rocket in this one, clearly like, you know, about like his experience, his creation and all the, you know, if you look at the backstory of Rocket Raccoon, it's mired in tragedy, typical in superhero characters. But also coinciding with that, obviously we're going to be having to deal with the ramifications of what Quill did in the Infinity War, because I'm pretty sure it's, you know, it's been like a handful of years now. You probably still seen Infinity War as one of the biggest movies, you know, next to Endgame. That he inadvertently caused the death of half of the universe that the Avengers had to course correct, but when they had the gauntlet, he like lost his shit because, you know, we find out Thanos killed Gamora to get the Soul Stone, so he ruined the entire plan because he lost his cool. So now he seems like less jokey than what we seen him in the previous two films, especially after the holiday special. You can check out my review on that because I probably mentioned a little bit of that as well, that he's, you know, kind of melancholy. He's taking things a little bit more seriously, but he kind of lost himself a bit along the way because he's missing Gamora. He blames himself for his part in causing half the universe getting wiped away, and just because everybody got brought back doesn't really fix what he's feeling clearly. So I'm looking forward to see that more, you know, delve more into. But and people complain about Phase 4. I enjoyed Phase 4. I like this whole multiversal thing. I thought it was a nice little thing to add on to it, because how can you what other level can you reach past the Infinity Saga, the epicness that was the Infinity Saga? Oh, multiverse. And it's like a nice little, like, you know, make it so unique. Not like, you know, Marvel's the only one that actually done multiverses, but it just, they, you know, made it so grand. They're the first one to make it so grand on the big screen. But anyway, are you looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Obviously, a lot of people are, but I'll be hard pressed to find somebody who isn't excited. But yeah, I got one more trailer to react to. I'm going to with some dinner, and then get ready for the live stream of the Video Game Awards show. It should be starting around like 6:30, so I got a little bit of time. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit.